What's up, people? Back again with another video. And as usual, I don't want to get flagged, so let me start by saying this is the pagan world, pagan ancient religions, brought to you by the Great Courses and our speaker, our guest, our guide along this journey is Professor Han. I'm not going to try to, nope, I'm not going there with his name. I'm just going to call him Professor Han. That being said, you can find this and other audiobooks through the Great Courses website, or you can go through places like Amazon Books or wherever you get your audiobooks at. Now, let's get into it.
So much by way of introduction. As Wendy Doniger remarks in the introduction to her translation of the Rig Veda, quote, when the reader finds himself at a point where the sense is unclear, as long as the language is clear, let him use his head, as the Indian commentators used theirs, the gods' love riddles, as the ancient sages knew. And those who would converse with the gods must learn to live with and thrive upon paradox and enigma. The Rig Veda is a riddle. It will not be possible to make definitive statements. Nevertheless, we may begin to approach it through close readings. To give you a sense of the text, permit me to read a short hymn entitled Hymn to All the Gods. Not one of you gods is small, not one a little child. All of you are truly great. Therefore, you are worthy of praise and of sacrifice. You 33 gods of Manu, arrogant and powerful, protect us, help us, and speak for us. Do not lead us into the distance far away from the path of our father Manu. You gods who are all here and who belong to all men, give far-reaching shelter to us and to our cows and horses. This hymn informs us that all the gods, who are 33 in number, are great, and that they are therefore worthy of praise and sacrifice. These gods were the gods of a certain Manu, the ancestor of human beings. The gods are further characterized as arrogant and powerful, and this is why the hymn calls on the gods for protection for human beings and their animals. What have we learned? Humans descend from Manu. They seek protection from gods. The gods crave praise and sacrifice. Relations between humans and gods thus appear to be a two-way street. We have something they want, sacrifice and praise, and they have something in turn that we want, protection. Other hymns help us understand how this reciprocal relationship came about. To understand it, we must understand the creation of the universe. This is not a straightforward process. In Nasadiya, a creation hymn from the 10th book of the Rig Veda, the problem of existence is tackled by piling up paradoxes. The first 3 verses describe chaos, darkness, and water. There was neither non-existence nor existence then. There was neither the realm of space nor the sky, which is beyond. What stirred? Where? In whose protection? Was there water, bottomlessly deep? We subsequently learn that the life force arises through the power of heat. Desire is described as the seed of mind, and poets explore meaning. The gods came only later. The gods are thus subsidiary to the whole of creation. A question arises. Who knows, since the gods only came later, whence this whole creation arose? The final verse tells us that perhaps creation formed itself. Or perhaps the highest God knows how creation arose? But perhaps not. Quote, "Whence this creation has arisen. Perhaps it formed itself, or perhaps it did not. The one who looks down on it in the highest heaven, only he knows. Or perhaps he does not know." The problem of first beginnings is a real problem. Science, we may note, cannot answer the question either of where everything came from in the first place. The Rig Veda, like modern science, confesses its ignorance before this insoluble problem. Another hymn from the 10th book, entitled The Unknown God, or Golden Embryo, takes a slightly different approach and offers a more substantial answer. Rather than tackle creation, this hymn explores the origin of the Creator. German philologist Max Müller described the God of this hymn as the Deus Ignotus, or unknown God, because of the question continually posed and repeated some 9 times. Who is the God whom we should worship with the oblation?
Every religion has a creation story. And if you break them down, if you really go through them, there are a lot of similarities. You got this one all-powerful God who somehow brings life into existence, sees that this is a good thing, and repeats the process. On earth as it is in heaven. A lot of this reminds me of the Bible, and we will get into that book much, much later. But for now, I'm tired, y'all. I'm making rookie mistakes. I had to work earlier today, and it was one of those days. So I'm gonna cut this one a little short. I apologize, and I will talk to you later.